Alright, so everyone, today we are gonna treat the musical notes, their values, and rest. Okay, in our last class, but before we proceed, in our last class, remember we talked about clef, staff, clef, names of lines and spaces in treble clef, names of lines and spaces in bass clef. Okay, let's play a quick game. First line in treble clef is called what? How about second line in bass clef? How about first person bass clef? Okay, so how about fifth line in treble clef? Second line in treble clef? Fifth space in bass clef? You see? So as you watch the video finish, you just go sleep, grammar. No problem. You see now. Today we are moving to what we call. So today we are gonna have musical notes, their values, and rest. So we are going to write it in Italian, then English, the notes, the value, and the rest. Right, so this is where what we are gonna learn today. Musical notes, their values, and their rest. So these are the Italians, and that's the British name, how Britain calls it, and this is how it is called in America, American English. So this is the name of their notes. That means what we are doing here won't really concern us. What will concern us is this name and how it is called in Italian. So this one I don't really like dwelling here because if I want to focus on this, I'll confuse your mind. Alright, so the first note here we have is brief. So we have here brief, which is a double whole note, and this is the note, how it looks like. So if I should tell you to draw a brief, this is what you are drawing for me. You know why I don't want to? There is no value because it's not really going to be used. There's no time signature that you will have a brief rest. It's rare. So then we have semi-brief, which is a whole note. I don't want to confuse yourself with these names. What is very important is this and this and this. These three, the Italian name, the notes, and the rest are the most important thing here. Then semi-brief, this is a semi-brief. So if I'm telling you to draw semi-brief for me, this is what you're drawing. You're not giving me anything. I won't need these names. This is what I will need. I will only mention this and you draw this. So minimum, we have a minimum crotchet. This is how crotchet looks like. Quiver 8 no, this is how it looks like. Semi-brief 16 no, this is how it looks like. And demi semi quiver, this is how it looks like. And hemi. So the most important thing is here and here, because in music they won't write all these names for you, they will only write this and this. So those are the two things that are very important, which you need to learn and memorize. So this is their rest. You see, as you can see, the rest of semi-brief and minimum looks almost the same, but it's just that this one face up while this one face down. So that's the difference between them. And this is their rest, because in music, for instance, you see something like this. And since we've now learned the musical notes, their values, we will now try to apply the musical notes in clef and then see how. we can learn sight reading. So, alright, so before I end this class, let me take the time to explain how um, the lines and spaces works in Clef, so that while you're learning, you can easily understand this. So I'm gonna claim this and then we go back to the Clef, the names of the lines and spaces, so that I will take time to explain how it works. Now this is how it works. We say that the first line in treble clef is E. And after a line, there must be a space. Okay, just like our finger sitting. So after a line, there must be a space before another line. So that is how it works. So after a line here, there must be a space. And that space must be, just as alphabet, we are using A to G. So after E is F. And since E is in a line, F cannot also be in a line. So that means F will be in a space. If this F was in a space, that means the next note, the next alphabet, which is G, would likely be in a line. So after E in a line, we have F in a space. After F in a space, we have G in a line. So after G, what? You know, in music, after G, we don't go to H. I know most of you have already said H, no H. So after G, we go back to A. So after G, we go back to A. So after G is what? A. See now, A in a space. After A is what? Have B. So after B in a line, we now have C in a space. So after C, what? We have D in a line. If D is in line, what will be in the space? Is E. If B in a space, what will be in the line? That will be F. So that this is just how it works. And that's how we have here line 1, space 1, line 2, space 2, like that. Okay, so now try this out. So since here is G in a line, what will be in the space? A. If A is in a space, what will be in the line? B. If since B is in line, what will be in the space? So this is just how it works. I hope you can feel the remaining one. This is just the simplest way of knowing it all. And remember that I said that music rotates around just 7 alphabets, A to G. So once you reach G, it's just for you to go back. Don't use H. If you use H, I will jail you. Understand? So after G, you go back to A, B, C, D. So now fill in the remaining one. That's your homework. Okay, so I hope you understand it now. So can you write out these notes, like the brief? Try to write out the brief. The notes that we'll really use at this the beginning part is we use semi-brief, we use minimum, crotchet, and quiver. So we are using semi-brief, and then we use minimum, and then we use crotchets, and then we use quiver. These are the notes that we are going to use. So in our next class, we are going to try to see how we can fix one of these notes and see how we can start the art of sight reading. So for now,